Hey leaders, my name is Spencer. I'm the high school minister at the Luke campus. Wanted to talk a few minutes about safety. This is a very, very serious subject that we need you guys to really concentrate in on. We need to remember that the parents are trusting us with their kids for this week. 7 days, 800,000 miles away at a beach. They're trusting us with their kids for a week. And so our job is to protect these students for this week. And your job, that should be one of the main priorities for this upcoming week. And so a couple aspects we want to talk about. So once you get here on that morning, the first thing we'll be doing is loading charter buses. And charter buses, they're fun. You know, you can walk up and down the aisles. You got movies playing and all that fun stuff. But we need y'all as leaders to make sure, first off, that everybody is on the bus. So anytime we get off the bus at the mall for food, or if there's a break somewhere along the way, make sure that every head is counted for in those seats. If you have to count 2, 3, 4 times or whatever it takes, make sure that everybody is on that bus. 2, when the bus is moving, make sure the students are sitting down in their seats. I know it is fun for them to walk around up and down a little bit here and there to stretch their legs. That's fine, but we don't need people running up and down, playing hide and seek, crawling underneath the chairs like it's a jungle gym. Just make sure that their booties are in the seats so that we can keep the bus driver safe and us safe as we get there. And with transportation, some of y'all are new to Rush Week. So when we get down to Panama City, each leader will have a rental car or a rental van that they will be transporting their group of students in for the week. Now, if you hear that and you're probably like, wow, that's a lot of rental cars. Yeah, it's a lot of rental cars. With that also comes lots of liability and safety concerns. So we're relying heavily on you guys to, first off, you will need to fill out all the forms that we send you as far as driving. We have checklists that you have to go through each time you get into the vehicle. And we'll be restating this again and again to you guys, but we will have those checklists that you need to make sure are filled out correctly. And then always, always, always when you're getting into that car, you can have the radio on and y'all can have fun and good conversation as you're driving, but it's not a time for you to show off. It's not a time for you to see how fast you can go. You just need to drive like your grandma. That's what you need to do, is drive like your grandma down through Panama City, okay? If you're coming back late to an event, if you're gonna be late to something, still obey the speed limit. We do not mind if you are late, but we don't need you getting a speeding ticket or getting into a wreck. So make sure all the students are buckled up, make sure the radio is at a safe level, and make sure that you are focused. Let's go back to the 10 and 2. That's how I drive to Houston's 10 and 2, so hopefully y'all do too. But 10 and 2 through Panama City with your eyes on the road, eyes forward, because the last thing we need is a wreck of some sort and injuries to happen. So remember, these parents are trusting us with their children. So please, please take this seriously when you're in that car. Third thing is our condo time. We stay in some nice condos on the beach, and we are blessed to be able to stay there. What I need you guys to realize is y'all are the leaders, and so y'all are gonna be having lots of fun with the students, and we want y'all to have as much fun with the students, but there's a couple safety rules that we need to go over when you're in the condo. The first, all these condos have suite balconies overlooking the beach. Some are 18, 20 floors high, maybe even higher than that. Make sure that your students are safe when it comes to the balcony. There's no need for horseplay. There is no throwing things over the balcony. We're not even gonna hang up towels on the balcony rails. Stay as far away from the edge of that balcony as you can to keep those kids safe. The next thing is each leader has their own bed in their own room at the condo. Now we, as a church, we take a little hit on the chin for this as far as price-wise. It costs us a little bit more to do this. But we believe in the safety of our students. There's been lots of accusations all across, it doesn't matter what denomination, doesn't matter, not even just in the church realm, denominations of sexual abuse and all these different things that can happen or people say can happen. So we want to stay on the complete opposite end of that. We don't even want to be close to that. So each leader, you will have your own bed in your own room. Students are not allowed to sleep in there with you. Even if they're like, hey, we want to sleep on the floor. Well, you can sleep on the floor, in the bathroom, outside, or in the den, but you're not sleeping in our room, in my room. So please take this seriously. Please, please, please take this seriously, because the condo time is such a good time. It's such a fun time to be in there sitting on the couch messing around. But when it comes to bedtime, just make sure You are in your own area where you need to be. And lastly is the beach. We're at the beach, so we're definitely going to enjoy the beach. What I need from y'all is when we have free time every day, we'll have free time just about every day. That's not time for the leaders to go up to the room and take a quick snooze. What we need y'all to be on is all hands on deck, all eyes on the water. We have a system set up that you will continue to hear about, but we have flags on the beach. So we'll set the flag, one flag here, one flag here. They're big hub flags. That is the boundary for which our students are supposed to stay in for on the beach and in the water. So they can walk back and forth between the beach, but we're not taking any long romantic walks down all the way down to the other side of Panama City. You will stay inside those flags, and they will also stay inside the boundary in the water that we set up, and you guys will hear more about that. Main thing for y'all to remember, this is water. Water is dangerous. We're taking 350, 400 students to the water. There's a lot of liability, so we need everybody's eyes focused in on what is happening there, and to make sure that you are really watching out for your group of kids as well. So that's some of our safety concerns, and there's other things that we'll talk about when we see you guys in person, but really take to heart that we are being trusted with other people's children. And that is a very big blessing, but it's also a very big burden that we need to weigh on our shoulders, that we want them all to come back safely. So please take this seriously. So next, Tony's going to talk to you guys a little bit more about mission sites and what to expect with that.